An idea your humanist celebrant can suggest which you can include in your ceremony. It may not be everyone's cup of tea, but you can use these. Herbal burning sticks. This is not something on which I claim to be an expert, and there has been disquiet about cultural appropriation and the over-harvesting of certain herbs which are used in these rituals. But this is just a simple gesture that you can include any way you like in your ceremony to make it individual and personal to you. I also know that smoke is used by traditional societies in every part of the world to celebrate ritual, to cleanse, to celebrate the equinox and the moon. Of course, it taps into our very fundamental and powerful sense of smell. Just think of the smell of new mown grass, or the aroma of scarlet and amber leaves wet underfoot on an autumn walk, or the wild salt tang crisp on a cold cheek on the beach on a winter's day. If you gather plants from your own garden, of course, there's no worry about over-harvesting, and it will help to make your ceremony more personal to you, more meaningful and special, and help to keep it affordable and sustainable. When thinking of meaning, perhaps there's someone who would love to come to your ceremony and you dearly love them to come to, but they're too old or too frail or too far away. Could they not gather herbs or suitable plants from their garden and send them to you, all wrapped up with their love for you to use at your ceremony? This example of a herbal burning stick was made by Katie of Wild Oak Workshops. She gathered organic lavender from her garden here in Norfolk and dried it and made it into a stick. You could use lavender from anywhere, of course, but as we all know, Norfolk lavender is the best in the world. I'm just saying. You could, of course, use many other garden herbs, anything you have to hand that's suitable. Many garden herbs have healing and symbolic qualities. Marjoram, for example, is associated with love and the heart. Any of the herbs you use will be pleasant and sweet smelling. Well, how then can you use them in a ceremony? Well, traditionally, the stick would be lit and the smoke would be carefully, discreetly, gently wafted around each guest as they arrive. The aroma will be lovely, the air will smell sweet, your guests will be calmed. Another thing you can do is to give the sticks as a gift, perhaps, a thank you to those people who've been involved in your wedding. So, for example, your readers, your bridesmaids or your groomsmen, or perhaps the bloke who made your cake, or the photographer. You could also give them as wedding favours, as gifts to your guests. You could put one beside each plate at the wedding breakfast as a memento to remind them of the magical day they shared with you. So there you are. You'll find plenty of information on this on the website. As I say, it may not be your sort of thing, but it's just another idea, a way of making your ceremony a bit different. And that's the wider point I want to make, really. Your ceremony can have as many unique elements and individual elements and unusual elements as you wish, because it's your day and you're not constrained. Your imagination can run riot. If you found these random musings of interest or of help, please do have a look at my website. The address is lorna-smith-humanistceremonies.uk, and there is actually a page on there headed Musings with some more thoughts and ideas. As I say, these are just a few thoughts.